There, over here working on the 51 Farmall Super A, getting ready to put the oil pump in. I just put the back bridge on that goes on the back of the block there. Had to take it out to get the number 4 rod out, the number 3 rod cap off. I just put it on there, used black silicone on it because there are no gaskets. It's just straight up, almost interference fit in there. It's a tight fit. So just a little black sealer just to smear on it, bolt it up into place. It's 3 bolts that go through the backing plate of the flywheel there, the seal plate, and then there's 2 bolts that will got 2 long bolts that go, or 3 long bolts, 2 long bolts that go up through the oil pan to hold it into place. But let's get this oil pump in here. I've already cleaned the bolts off. I'm going to use red Loctite on there. I did put some Indian head shellac on the gasket, on the end cover on the pump. Haven't torqued them down yet. I'll torque those in there once I get the pump on. So let me get up under here. I won't be able to film this and do it too. So just look it up in the manual. It's fairly straight up. Slide it in there, bolt it down. I'll use red Loctite on the bolt. It's got a lock plate that goes on it, but I'm using red Loctite too. I can be able to see in here really good. That's the oil pump in there. Now it's just, you're just going to slide it up into place, stick your bolts in there, and then kind of hand tighten them, and then crank the engine a couple of times to center the oil pump drive gear on the cam drive gear, and then tighten everything up once it's centered. It'll center itself just by you turning it over. It's just setting the play between the lash between the gear, the 2 gear drives, the drive and the driven gear. And we're going to torque those to, let's see, those are 3/8 bolts. We're going to torque those to about 22 foot-pounds, somewhere in there, probably 20 to 24 foot-pounds. And these cover bolts don't really have a torque on them, at least not one that I could find on the oil pump cover. They're only 5/16 bolts. We don't want to warp the cover. So we're going to torque those. I put Loctite on them. I'm going to torque those to about 12 foot-pounds. Should be good on those things. All right, let me torque these things down. And we'll probably slide the pan gasket up on there. It's getting a little chilly out here. My hands aren't working so good. Let me tighten these up. That's our pump torque there. Again, I did about 12 foot-pounds on the end cover here, and I did 22 on the mounting bolts there, which is about right for a 3/8 bolt. And I'm going to go ahead and get the pan ready to bolt the pan on there with the pan gasket. We should be good to go. We'll dump some oil in this thing, and I'll probably maybe start to prime it today if my hands hold out anymore. Actually, I might not get it primed today because I still had a bolt head on. But I'll dump some oil down through the pump body there, and at least fill the pan up and turn it over a couple of times. And because I don't have the sleeves bolted down yet, and don't want to be popping it up and down too fast with the sleeves not bolted down. I don't want those to come out or move any really. I got them where I want them set. But let me get this pan and gasket.